York. That new Montana guy in New York. New York's always been kind of a shithole to begin with. The funny thing is, the mayor, he's a fucking mayor, so he doesn't have much power, but he just likes to steal everybody's money. This is how fucking stupid liberalism is, and they're far fucking liberal. They donate so much money to these fucking people. And the thing of it is, you know what makes it so funny is? No more liberal people. Like, my dad's a liberal. People around me are liberals. They do not donate fucking a shit ton of money to these crazy ass people, man. It's these loony bins that don't have a lot of money because they throw all their money into drugs and all kinds of stupid shit. I don't donate to fucking no one. Yeah, the whole donation thing is fucking stupid. I'm always curious if I can get up my goals. Damage, only 6% damage of that. I don't think I got the gold mastery. The gold mastery doesn't give anymore. It gives attack. He hits while he gets full life on his speed. Skeleton mastery is fucking amazing, and it gets the revive thing too. They get pure damage, life. Is it skeletons? I don't think mages actually get more damage. I know they show the damage ratio of all the characters in that, but I don't think they actually do that. I wish they showed the damage ratio. That's why I never get them up. I always get these guys up. I go down and get them up, and then I just focus on my fire. His damage is actually rather high. Because I don't think he gets damage, but it is actually really high. Yeah, I never got all these guys up. I don't never like to. The damage is not that crazy. Even with Holy Flame, that doesn't really do a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah, but going back to all that bullshit with the Montana president, or not president, but the mayor. They always start off with mayor, and then they go from mayor. They pick these people out of fucking nowhere. They're like, oh, you're part of a coalition of retards. Join us. Greetings, stranger. You're an idiot, aren't you? You like to take people's money and use it for stupid shit? Well, yeah. It's all a scam. Bernie Sanders is starting to have donation shit. Bernie Sanders, you're worth like $14 million, bro. What do you mean? You're like 70 fucking years old. You haven't even been president. Because no one wants you to be president because you're a fucking idiot. You got betrayed by your own administration. Dumbass.
I need mana.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of stupid ass people. These people are just fucking dumb. I hate all these people. I never really liked the liberal aspect of fucking politics that much, especially the crazy like. It's always the same people. It's Kamala Harris, Bernie Sanders. It's all these people are always doing. You never see a lot of these liberal like senators that ever come out. It's only like fucking like 2% of them. One black chick with a big ass rack from New York or whatever. She's a fucking idiot. She tries to act like everything's a fucking tort club and that. She's a fucking moron. Moron's a fucking moron. That's just how it is. Because they're trying to change the way of how people do stuff. People always go back to the ways that work. This is how it is. Whatever works, works. So, like, if you're a person that, and you want to work and make money now, you're going to have to work. Some people work multiple jobs. They'll work a full-time job, and they'll work a part-time job, and they'll always have, like, one day off a week, but they're always working. People say, what do you do all the time? I'm like, oh, when I get home and that, I just rest and watch a TV show or something like that, and then I go right back to fucking work. It's like right now I have to go to work in the next like
death within this place.
Hour. I woke up at 2 o'clock and then I didn't get home till almost. It was like close to like 4 o'clock. It was like, well, it was more close like to 3. But I didn't go to bed till about 4 or closer to 5. I do like Diablo 4's skeletons. I like that it goes up with your level, or with your damage, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this game is classic as fuck. Well, maybe they remade it. The remake's great. Yeah, it gives monster percentage to this. This one's so dumb though. I never really like getting this up. I don't know. I started. It lasted for what 3 minutes. I don't know. I just feel like the damage is never high enough.
This yet. I can't use this yet.
Probably gotta do the field, stony field boss battle launch. I think they were like 13 or something like that. You get up really high in Act fucking 1. Act 2, you might get into your 20s. Then Act 3, it's a really slow approach. With Skeletons, it's really nice because you got a lot of minions you can kill. Act 3 is a really good place to level up when you have a lot of AoEs and shit. It just sucks when you don't have a lot of like minions. Like a Barbarian would be difficult. You don't have Whirlwind yet. How about that? I need to play around with my fucking assassin. I haven't played with my assassin in a while. It took that fucking kill. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I always stick with strength. I get about 60 or 70. Let's get a quick piece of gear. So I should probably start getting the Saigon set and that. Let's get the Saigon set. It's nice.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
Good evening. I am a... You have clicked.
Hmm. Impact damage on the might be one I want to get. 2 skeleton extra 2 damage. You get the really good fucking wands. Like, look at that 3 to skeleton raise, 1 to mastery, 1 to bone armor. Yeah, 3 of both of them. You're pretty fucking good, actually. This is gonna be really good.
Hello.
Hello. Stay a while, listen. You just pooped yourself. Nice. Now I have 4 skellies. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably go through it again.
Good day. Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer.
Greetings, stranger. You always start with the big ass fart.
I can't use this yet. Not enough mana.
Yeah, but the best group would be, I don't know, like a concentration paladin is phenomenally fucking good. With fucking magic hammers. Yeah, magic hammers is OP. The damage could get so high. You can get like 30k or something like that. It's ridiculous. The highest I ever got to was like 15 or 20k or something like that. It is tremendous amount of damage. Pretty crazy.
Beware, the evil is strong ahead. Beware, beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you.
The likes of me? What are you, races? There's a whole bunch of anti-racist regular shit going on now. Where people are getting tired of the whole racist bullshit thing. Like, oh my god, we don't care. I don't care that you're gay, transgender, black, gray, blue, purple. I don't care. I personally, like, I don't give a fuck. People that do that shit, they just want to victimize themselves. Like, my life's so bad. Your life's bad because it's bad, okay? Fuck off. Like, I don't care. You don't want to listen to actual meaning. You don't want to listen to actual guidance. All you want to do is complain about shit. It's like, then just complain. I'm just not going to listen to you. I'm not going to talk to you. That's what's happening at work and that. Like, some people just fucking complaining, and then they make up all these things. I mean, a girl, like every girl say that she's been with the guy for, like, you know, she had a boyfriend that for a while now. I'm saying, girl, you had a boyfriend that long and that. Number one, why aren't you married to him? Number two, or at least engaged to him? Like, why are you still living a single life knowing that you have a man? You still party, you still do all this stuff and that. Look, that's what I like to do. No, it's not what you like to do. It's just entertainment. Entertainment is lots of different things. You still want to act like you're fucking young. That's the whole point of why people party when they're young, and as they grow up, they don't do it as much anymore. And why people continuously do it? Well, there's a reason why you continuously do it. You do it because, first off, you're fucking bored. And that's what you do when you're fucking bored. See, like, I play video games when I'm bored and that. You know, I sit around and just enjoy myself with simple things. You know, when you see other people get bored and that, they have to fucking get high as fuck. They live that high life. Like, oh, I'm gonna pop a bunch of pills and let's go for a rodeo ride. That shit, it fucks your brain up. So that's why I've always taken, like, creatine and shit. Like, I got some creatine gummies I bought. Just try them out. They're all fucking natural now. They're made from natural fruit juices and stuff like that. They're sticky and that, so you can tell that they're actually made with good stuff. And like, ooh, 3 Skeleton Mastery. That would be good sale. Yeah, if I can get 3 Skeleton Mastery and 3 to what's it called, that'd be like a perfect fucking bang. No, I think I'm gonna have that damage, huh? Oh no. Yeah, Amplify damage is always good. People say Decrep's better. Slow, weakness, and amplify damage. But it doesn't deal as much. It only does 50%, instead of 100%. Life tap is good. Iron Main's actually not that bad. If you get it up all the way, I think once you get to 1,000%, if they take like 50, then they'll take 500, which is not really a ridiculous amount, but confusion's okay. This curse of monster becomes the target of all nearby monsters. This curse may not be overridden by another curse. No. Weakness. And you can't. I don't think you put multiple curses on. Oh. I don't know. The crap is good, but you can't get up. 100% more damage is 100% more damage. It's just really nice. But it sucks with your mages, though. Your mages don't do shit.
Not enough mana.
Get more mana, you bitch. But yeah. Like, I've seen these personalities so much. So I'm always saying like that's how my ex was. Yeah, that's how my ex was. She wanted to live like she wanted to live like she was 20. But you just had high school and that. There's very low responsibilities in that. And that's what it was. And I'm just like, well, that's what you want to live, then live it. Well, blow all your money and that, don't be responsible, and what you gotta do, you gotta do. I said many people are not like that. Many people don't want to spend all their fucking money and time and stuff. Like, I just went out to eat. Decided to get me a big ass steak. I got me a sandwich, and I got their house salad. Their house salad was almost just as much as the fucking sandwich. And I was just like cringing how much fucking like high it was. I'm like, well, fuck me, bro. I'm like, the salad was $8 fucking. Salad. It's just lettuce, cheese, a little bit of bacon, and like a fucking couple of slices of like little thin onions in that. I'm like, $8 fucking. I'm like, bro, that should be like $3. Like $8 for a piece of fucking lettuce. I'm like, I understand prices go up and that, but I'm like, my God, bro. I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm not even gonna get your salad anymore. I'm just gonna get a fucking, like, get just a normal, like, fries or something like that for $3 and that. I'm gonna get that at $8 fucking. I mean, the meal with the tip was like $30 fucking. I'm like, these are how expensive things are. Like, it is ridiculously expensive, but, like, I understand why it's more expensive because inflation goes up and that. And everybody's making more money and that, but, like, my God, bro, like, my pizzas are $38 with delivery fees and a tip. But the pizza is a meal for like 2 to 3 people. This is a meal for fucking probably maybe 2, give or take. Because, you know, we eat a lot of fucking food as people, Matt. Because it's my first time eating today. Because I was out walking, doing some cardio and that. And I'm just like, went to the vitamin store, got my pre-workout and that. So I spent almost about $200 today, but you know, I had to get the pre-workout and that. So I stocked up on that. I got the new I got these new creatine gummies. Last workout I did, man, it was rough. My burns were fucking ridiculous. But anyway, so I, you know, this lady was just like saying that stuff and that. And because it was a conversation between. I hate fucking rumors. I want to speak as much truth as I can for the knowledge I do have. If I don't have the knowledge of it, then obviously I don't. But like, there's always so much fucking butt hurt, and I noticed that like. These people are always so fucking butt hurt about everything. I'm like, chill the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of do like the noble thing.
Not enough mana. I can't use this yet.
See that, guys. Good job, him. Gotcha. Thank God, I do like the necromancers on 4. Like their mages are actually extremely fucking powerful. Like these mages are not that powerful. Kind of like the I'd say it's kind of like the Druid Wolves and Bear and that. Like the Druid Wolf, the Summoning Druid is actually extremely fucking powerful. It's just they suck against physical. But they're good against everything else. Yeah, the Ravens are pretty sick though. Because you get a whole bunch of them. They attack constantly. But yeah, so going back to that conversation, that it's just kind of like, I can't say it's really weird. It's kind of, you know, like childish of someone to live a life like a little kid or like a teenager now for such a long time. They never want to get older than that. And they make up all these excuses and like, you know, reality's reality. You will die. You are going to die. God is real. Jesus is real. All these things are real. Demons are real. All these things are real. You guys want to live a life of unknowing fucking almost everything. And you realize why there's so many problems in the world now, because you guys don't know any of the truth. When God talks, he talks just truth. And people try to deny it, like, demons are not the things that walk around, you know, some people see them, some people don't. I saw a couple of demons in my life, you know. They normally they traditionally stay away from humans. They show themselves out of fear, but they know they can't do nothing because of God himself. All it takes is one whisper of God and they just die. They'll go to the abyss. It doesn't take a lot of, like, anything. And that's what people don't really understand. It doesn't take a lot. God's so powerful that all he has to do is barely even think. Normally he speaks, and then it just happens. The angels immediately just go to it. They come down like thunder and lightning, just like immediately. There's nothing anyone can do. It just instantly happens.
I need mana.
And I get a lot of people like, well, I don't believe in all this stuff and that, blah blah blah. So the Shroud of Jesus, they've been doing studies on it. They said the imprint of Jesus. They said it happened so fast, and they were studying it and trying to say the only way that anything like this could happen, to have that shroud, have that, you know, that imprint of Christ on it. And they said it was 1/10000000th of a second of, like, just pure energy. When he got resurrected with so much fucking power that it was 1/10000000th of a second that made that shroud the image of Jesus. 1/10000000th of a second. That means it was instantaneously. People add numbers to things, but it's not even about the numbers. It was so quick, it was instantaneously. As soon as the Holy Spirit found, you know, as soon as they found out he was done with hell, or with the Land of the Dead, he got the keys, he instantly resurrected in 3 days. And like, a lot of people don't understand that why the shroud was the way it was. They had people for 5 years try to study the shroud and try to implicate the shroud, and they said they couldn't do it. There wasn't enough technology, there wasn't enough power to actually create the shroud indefinite. And then the guy was talking, he's like, it was the first selfie of God. God gave out the first selfie because they didn't have any technology back then that was like that. No, that shit. They had none of that technology. But people insist on trying to believe certain things. You guys believe whatever you want to fucking believe,
I
but
need
like,
mana.
what's true is true. You can't deny the truth. That's what the whole point of God trying to give us the truth for. He wants us to know the truth. So why do we keep on denying it? Say when Jesus was alive and that. Jesus said, you know, how much more do I have to give to you for you to believe that I am God? And before you believe that I am the Messiah. I heal people, I do this and that. He's talking to the disciples about that. And he's talking to Thomas about it. And he was saying to Thomas when he got resurrected and that, he told Thomas, he's like, you know, Thomas said, let me touch your hand so I know that you are him. And so he let him touch his hand, and then he dropped to his knees and he believed. And Jesus told him, he's just like, now you believe because you saw me resurrect, you saw me do all these things and that, and now you believe. He says, there's people that don't even see me and they believe in full that I am who I am. I am. And he gets to the point where you start thinking about it, it's like, why is God or why is Jesus always talk in these weird parable ways? Because that's how God talks. God talks with divinity. He doesn't talk like mortals do. He talks with actual wisdom because he is the wisdom. It's like saying if you know everything, would you talk the same way as someone that doesn't know anything? No, you talk indefinite. Like I am who I am. There's nothing other than me. And then you start to look at it from that perspective, which is what I tend to do now. And it's like, oh, yeah, praise Jesus, praise God, 100%. People that followed it, you know, they'll say all this type of stuff and that. I say, you know what, it's like all this evil in the world and that, and people try to say, well, it's because of this and that. So there's all this evil in this world and that, and like people that are wise enough and have a high IQ, I guess, or actually more intelligent than that, they always praise God. Why? Why do the best people out of the world that they have the most money, they're the most successful people in general, or they live a good life. They live a happy, good life and that. They enjoy their life and that, like me, for instance. I'm not super successful. I love my life. I buy things that I want. I bought a bearskin fucking little hoodie thing. It looks amazing. I tried it out. Yeah, it really does keep me super duper warm, but you know, it is fucking really cold outside. And we start to look at all these things, and it's like, why is the Bible so? Why does everyone disagree with Jesus? It blows my mind. I have young people say, well, I believe Jesus was a prophet and stuff, and that I said, that's how I believe too. But the thing of it is, the only reason why I know now, because actually I pray and I praise him, and guess what? He praises me, he blesses me, and as in praise, it's just saying, good job, you're doing a good job, son. It's like having a father on your side no matter what, saying, I know your pain, I'm here with you. That's what all-knowing means. He knows everything and anything. For that, the Creator created everything and anything. And when people always seem to disagree with this, because you're thinking that you're smarter than God. First off, how in the world are you smarter than a creator? A creator of anything. It doesn't matter. They say, like, if someone created something, God or not, how are you going to be smarter than them in the stuff they created? If someone created a TV, they know every component. They studied it. They went through all the electronic training and that. How is a newbie, as someone that's like, well, I know more than you? That's what I'm talking about. You don't know shit. You know nothing. You're stupid. You're ignorant. You really don't know anything, but you want to claim that you do. And I was talking to him about it, says you know a lot of different things, but you're not steady in one thing, which means you know absolutely fucking nothing. You don't know anything. Just because you can talk a bunch of nonsense doesn't mean that it's actually coherent enough to know. You don't know.
I can't use this yet. can't use this yet.
That's how you can tell who's more intelligent. Like, you can have knowledge. Anyone can have fucking knowledge. But is the knowledge coherent enough? Is it actually fucking true? Unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, it's not.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Because, like, the more I talk about it, I start to understand. I'm like, huh. I pray. Like, for instance, I believe someone did some curse on me the last couple of days. I had a very lustful fucking demon on me. It was so tremendously fucking annoying. Like, it was insanely, like, constantly wanting to fucking lust. And I started to think about that, like, okay, someone at work and that, you know, she knows a pagan, witch, dumb fuck, slut, whore, whatever the fuck you want to say of a person. She's just not an overall good person. Very hateful in that, you know, and spots a lot of hate. These demon worshippers love to believe that demons have all the power. I prayed to Jesus one time, and that demon was like, oh shit, that's the Lord, and said, well, fuck this shit, I'm out. And not even, I stopped doing it. I didn't do it last night, I haven't done it yet today. So when people say the spiritual warfare is not real, that's literally what it is. People do this stuff all the time. And who's the king? Jesus is the king. Always will be the king. When you say his name, and you have faith in him, he responds like thunder and lightning immediately because of faith. So people say faith doesn't matter. I said faith matters in everything that you do in your life. You have faith in yourself. If you didn't have faith in yourself, what would you be? You'd be depressed, to be all like, oh my god, life's so bad. Do you have faith in yourself? You're going to be more active. You're going to be wanting to do more things because you have confidence. That's how it is with God. When you have faith in God, the world, heaven moves on your behalf. And it's not our fault that we have demons on us. The demonic thing is a training ground for us to be faithful. Because we sin. Because we're naturally just terrible fucking people. But when we have faith, we tend to want to be better people. We don't want to be such angry people all the time. We want to be more positive than that. We want to be so dramatic all the time or lie in that. I just read Psalm 6 and it blew my mind how much God hates certain ways certain people are. And they're all the 7 deadly sins.
I am overburdened.
And when it comes down to like really believing in God, when you actually know these things, it blows your mind. You're all like, people are terrible. Yeah. Like, I'll read it really quick. It's very, 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 very nice. Let's see. Let's go. Proverbs 6. I think it's
Proverbs chapter 6 provides practical advice. It warns against bad financial decisions, laziness, and deceitful behavior, emphasizing the importance of hard work and business. It also mentions things that God dislikes, highlighting the consequences of sin.
financial responsibility. Do not merge for a stranger or a friend. You'll be trapped. If you are humble yourself and get out of it quickly. Hunter. Laziness. Go to the ants. She prepares in summer, while the lazy person sleeps until the strikes. Look at Arm Man. Wicked people. A corrupt person used with action. Shuffling of parody. Considers plants evil. Preparing sudden destruction. 7 things that God hates. Pride. Lying tongue. Hand that shreds innocent blood. A heart deceitful evil plans. Foot that are swift to evil. A false witness, and one who sows discord. They were all like 7 deadly sins. That's why there are 7 deadly sins. The 7 deadly sins are literally what God despises the most. And normally it's just hardworking people. People that complain about their jobs and be like, you know, I do more than this. They're putting themselves with pride. They're putting themselves over everybody else. And typically people do act like that. There's sometimes I'll say, yeah, I do work really hard compared to some people. Because I have to. Because if someone else doesn't do it, then I have to. So I'll get someone at my job with that, and they always want to say that they do all these things and that. I say, you do things, but you think that you do things that are more important than everybody else, but you don't. We all do shit together, but you always want to compare. And comparing yourself to another is the reason why we have issues. It could be a psychological thing that you have problems with at your personal, like, house. Yeah. I can see that, you know, because a lot of people have fucking issues. A lot of people are willing to rush to sin. You know, have feet swift to sin. It makes perfect sense, because some people just want to sin. They want to corrupt. They think it's funny to get people angry, which is the person I used to work with. She was a pagan Satanist person. And some people don't believe that she's a Satanist. I'm like, that's what Satanism is, dumbass. It's the worship of everybody else other than God. Like, well, they try to understand it, but they're like, well, what about this and that? Like, it's the worship of everything else other than God. That's just what it is.
Yet. I can't use this yet. I can't carry anymore. I need mana.
I said that's just what it is. Because if the Creator is real and God is the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, which is what it is. People that want to doubt it, which people doubt it all the time. I mean, the fall of man wasn't just the one-time deal. It's constantly happening. It's getting worse because people are literally, they do not believe. I'm always like, I believe in full. I even tell people, I'm like, if you want to think you can do a better job at creating something than God, then go right ahead, try. The Christ-conscious people, the fucking morons, the Ben Carson dumb fucks, the people out there are like, oh my God, you know, God hates you the most. You're super prideful, you're fucking ignorant, you speak lies, you have a lying tongue, you know you're gonna burn in hell, but you don't believe it, that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. That's the number one thing that people always like to say. Well, if I don't believe it means it's not gonna happen. What the fuck does that even mean? That's like, if you don't believe it, it means that you're just stupid. Like, it's like, yeah, I can believe that I'm fucking black, but I'm actually white. But I can believe that I'm black. That's what God's trying to say. You can believe whatever you want to believe in, but what is true is true. That's it. There's no if and ors or buts. It's just what's true is true. But people like to argue that stuff. It's like, you want to argue, then get the go fuck off. I'm not gonna listen to you fucking pander in that, because the truth is the truth. I'm not gonna be lied to by a bunch of morons that have an IQ of fucking 5. And they're always swift to doing all this stuff. And then, yeah, if you were guided by a fucking moron, and you are a moron, you're not as big of a moron, but you're still a fucking moron. I don't want to get mages.
I need mana.
Yeah, you got 5 skellies now. Get them going. Get them pretty fucking high.
I can't carry anymore.
But that's exactly what it is with a lot of people. Like, they're so fucking confused and so, like, in their ways of thinking that. I say, you're in your way of thinking that because, well, you're stupid. Like,
I am overburdened.
you're just dumb. I'm not dumb. Dumb is not a bad thing. It just means you haven't learned anything yet. You're still going through the motions of it. That's all it is. I mean, no one wants to be called dumb. Of course not. But dumb is just a word. It just means you don't have the knowledge right now. But, like, there's so many people that do the same thing, and I see it now. It is all over the place. Every time I talk to people, they boast so much fucking pride. It's so much pride in themselves, and then they lie about themselves. They lie so much. It's so wicked. It's so stupid, too. Like, no one likes a fucking liar. Like, if you fib about things and that, and you feel guilty about it, that just means that you're consciously knowing that it's a fucking lie. That's the whole point. But if you continuously lie and you don't realize that you're lying, then yeah, that means that your heart's cold to it. That means that you don't fucking care anymore. Like I say, I don't care about negativity and that. I don't like negativity. I hate liars. I don't like any of that stuff. So I try to say true, or I just don't talk at all. Sometimes it's best just to be quiet. Or disagree with them and move on. Because some people just say random shit. You're like, okay, you can't help them because they're already gone. Not everyone's going to be saved. I'll tell you that right now. Like, when you look at how wicked people are, it's built into their generations. It's generations of generations, generations of wicked people. They're the ones that are all the whores, sluts, they're all the single moms and that. They're not traditional people, man. They don't meet traditional people and that. That's just how it is. People get mad. That's just like, there ain't no point getting mad because it's just the truth. I lived life long enough and seen enough wickedness, and a lot of it's just fucking lying. A lot of lying. A lot of fucking bullshit. And they keep on doing it, and they think that it's okay because they haven't been caught. But once they get caught, they're like, woo, 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 they start doing the victim thing. Yeah, that's how you become a full-fledged fucking moron. That's why wokeism's so high. Because everyone's so fucking stupid. They believe in all the stuff in that. Yeah, you believe in what Satan wants you to believe in because you're an idiot. It's not satanic to be a transgender. Yeah, it is satanic, because you're destroying what God made for a purpose, dumb fuck. You know, you may not notice it because you're a kid, and you're young, and you're fucking stupid. But you act like adults don't know? It's all just a belief. But you believe in Satanism. You believe in demons. You believe in the entities that fucking hate you the most. And you believe in them like they fucking like you. No, none of them like you. All demons fucking hate you. All of them do. All fallen angels hate you. They all hate you. They don't like you at all. They hate you. They hate you so much, they know that they can lie to you and you'll believe it. It's just like, what do these Muslim terrorist people do? They always vote for liberals. Why? Because liberals never get anything done. They lie and make up shit, and they make things worse. Because they're all, the foundation of their whole entire way of living is very satanic. And it's not to say the people that are following the politics, they believe in that stuff a little bit. It's the people that are that politics. I can't say hey, every fucking politician's like that. No. It's the ones that speak out the fucking most. They have agendas to make. They like making money. So what they do is they make money off stupid fucking people. And that's what they do. Stupid ass people believe their dumb ass shit and they fucking make money off of it. That Mondani guy just got elected. By the end of this, probably next year, he's going to be a multi-million-dollar person. Because people give him money, and he doesn't give a fuck about them. They don't make money through hard work. They make money through lies and bullshit. Ta-da, what's new? Same bullshit. Same dope bullshit, different day. They all do it. Oh. If God says that they're wicked, they're wicked. Huh. I'll stand with God 100% on these issues. Say it before. Once a liar, it's hard to break out of lying. It doesn't matter what politics you are. I have an uncle that he's a very heavy Trump supporter. He's a massive fucking liar. He lies about everything. He lies so much, he doesn't even know why he's lying anymore. So, it doesn't matter what political side that you're on. There's wicked people on both sides of the thing. God stays true. Jesus, the Word of God, stays 100% true. And why these things are happening. So, either side praising Trump or praising whatever the fuck the liberals praising that, you're both, well, fucking stupid. You're both wrong. Stop praising mortals. Humans are wicked. They fucking make mistakes and they fuck up all the damn time. Even Donald Trump, probably one of the more powerful humans in the world, with Elon Musk and that. They talk like they do everything perfect. Man, that motherfucker still drinks a whiskey shot and that, sits there, relaxes, and fucks his woman. Pops a blue chew. Of course he does. But that's in the privacy of his own home. Yeah, he still rocks Melania. That's why she looks that way. Melania's like fucking 50. Every guy wants to tap that ass. She's very attractive. And of course, they always want to compare, like, Obama's woman. Obama's woman had a big old fucking dick, bro. But what I'm trying to say is, both these sides, they all communicate together. Barack Obama's best friends with fucking Trump. They all talk in that. They may not like each other when it comes down to politics, but you act like they don't sit there and have dinners together. Of course they fucking do. They're indebted to each other, no matter what they do. They all know they got shit on each other. Now, how much they have on Trump? Evidently not a lot, because Trump hasn't really... He'd be in prison already. So who's telling the truth? God puts... Trump puts Jesus first, and he's been saying it for a long time now. And you may say, well, it's because he says that for the Christian community. No, because Jesus is real. And Jesus is our Savior. It doesn't matter what religion you are. When Jesus sacrificed himself, the new covenant became the world. That was the whole point. The old covenant was just for the Israelites. The new covenant, because he knew that Jesus knew that God, that Abraham's young The youngest child that got the covenant, he knew that he was going to betray it. And he said, you were going to betray it, for that I will die for the new covenant for the world. And he said, oh no, I will never betray it. Dude, it's been in the history books forever. You don't want to think that God lies? God literally tells us exactly what's happening. The AI thing, the rise of the Antichrist, the fucking sit there, you have to use, you're going to get the 666 thing. It's not as glamorous as people want to say. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a slow approach thing. Revelation said it's not just going to be like, poof, it's going to happen. No, it's going to be a slow approach. It's going to be a slow take. And who's tagging in the satanic stuff more? Liberals. The far left woke people. They're the most satanic fucking generation, period. That's where the Antichrist is going to come from. It's going to come from all the woke fucking retards. They're all going to believe in this stuff and that. There's going to be millions and millions and probably hundreds of millions of people that are not going to believe in that shit. They're going to be like, dude, stay away from me, bro. You guys are fucking crazy. The Antichrist is going to do this stuff. He's going to come out and he's going to imitate. He's going to make things, look like, that he's, I need followers and that. But that's when Revelation talks about Jesus coming back. First thing first, you're going to hear trumpets. They're going to be so loud. They're going to be so noticeable. And, everyone's going to see it. The lightning is going to clash. Heaven's going to open up. It's going to clash all over the place. There's going to be so much lightning and thunder. It's going to be super fucking noisy. Everyone's going to see it. The light's going to be so intense that it doesn't matter where you are in the world, that you are going to see that light. Hence the reason why the Earth's flat for all you globetards out there. Because you can't see when Jesus comes back around the world when the world's a globe, you moron. Because this shit's flat. You said it from the beginning. So when he comes back in glory, he's going to have all the angels with them. Whatever type of angels that they are. There's angels and messenger, but all the different courses of heavenly spirits are going to be with him. And he's going to ride like thunder and lightning. It's going to be so bright. And the Antichrist is going to shit himself. He's going to be like... I mean, what's he going to do? No one can do nothing. And that's what it is. And I honestly can't wait. I can't wait for him to come back. People say, well, I don't believe he's going to come back. Oh, good luck with that, because I do, and he is going to come back. And when he does come back, even through Muslims say that he's going to come back. So yeah, multiple religions say he's going to come back. He's going to come back. When? I don't know. How? We know how. We just don't know when. All I know is there's 2 trumpets that already been blowing. Yeah. The scrolls have already been opened. Least that I've noticed. I heard the trumpet noises. 2 of them. People say, oh, it's going to be like this and that. It's not going to be what we interpreted it was going to be. But it's going to happen. But what God said, he said that it's not going to be... People that have faith won't be harmed by it. Now, are these trumpet noises what we think they are? I don't know. I only heard 2 of them. It could be the scrolls are being undone or not. They said 1/3 of stuff is going to die. And I see a lot of things, a lot of animals dying. A lot of extinctions of fish and animals and that. They said 1/3 of the grass is going to dissipate. 1/3 of the forest is going to dissipate. It's always 1/3. Why 1/3? Because 1/3 is what fell with the fallen angels. It's always 1/3. It's always 1/3. 1/3 of the angels fell, so 1/3 of the world's going to be basically burned. Which ones? I don't know. How's exactly going to happen? I don't know. I mean, it's we don't know. That's why when people talk about it, oh, we dig into it. And You can dig into it. But we just don't know. But when it does happen, it's going to happen. It's going to be very obvious. And the ones that are going to be protected are going to be protected. So, people that don't want to believe in it, if you don't know, then read. If you don't know, listen to the audiobooks of the Bible Net. Listen to it. The more I read it, the more I start to notice that he is 100% true. Like, reading about humanity and that, the way Jesus talks about humans, he is dead on truthful. Like, how humans are in that. Like, for people that stand for truth and justice, stay away from wicked people that lie and that commit justice issues. They commit crimes. These are the people that we have to say that always want to be like, oh, I'm going to commit crimes because, no, I hate everybody. You hate everybody because, well, first off, you're a fucking loser. I have to say that up front. And you have, no offense, you are the most, God hates you the most. Because you're a liar, you don't want to work, you want to make up excuses for everything, and some things people do when they're younger and that, yes. You make mistakes. But God pulls you in so you don't make as many of them. He wants you to understand. And there's some things out there people will make mistakes on. People do lie. You get caught, you get disciplined. My parents beat my ass when I lied. I got put in timeout. My parents actually disciplined me. But I see the kids grown up nowadays, their parents don't discipline them that much. I see the way that I am. I see the way that they are. They're drunks. They do drugs and that. They do all these things. And I'm like, when I was your age, I didn't do any of that shit. I was an emotional bitch. But I didn't do drugs to try to settle my emotions. I walked through them. I dealt with them. I tried to learn why the emotions happen. I didn't just immediately just become a fucking retard and become the most lowest IQ person you can become. And just pop a bunch of pills and I'm like, I have anxiety now, so I need medication for anxiety. I say, you know what anxiety is there for, right? Look at the definition of anxiety. Anxiety means overthinking things that you don't have control over. No, they don't look at the definition of fucking anxiety. They're just like, anxiety bad, stress bad. I don't know, things are bad. None of it's bad. I always say, when you have anxiety, it leads to depression, it leads to more stress. All of it is, you lack knowledge, you lack truth. You don't want to learn. You want to sit there and be miserable for a reason. And the only reason why I say that is because I did it with myself. When I start learning more, I start understanding more about how humans actually are. God talks about it. Proverbs 6. Read it. It literally teaches you who to stay away from. Whatever God hates, you stay away from it. And a lot of it is lying, pridefulness. It doesn't say you can't play video games. It doesn't say you can't do things that entertain you. It's the mindset. It's in the heart that matters. If someone sits there, if I play video games and I'm killing animals or demons, I'm going to do it right now, that my heart's not into like I'm going to murder people. No. I know it's not real. I know it's just for fun. It's just an entertaining way to preoccupy my time. And I got to get ready to go to work. Yeah, I gotta leave her. I gotta take a shit too. Oh, okay, I gotta get going. You guys have a good one. God bless. Jesus is your king. Trust me, you pray, he does answer. Might take a little bit, but trust me, faithfulness does it.